overnight, workers scrambling to save elderly residents from a massive fire devouring the senior living community outside Philadelphia. At least 20 people injured.
PD is now advising the entire building is on fire in the rear.
You were at the Barclay fire?
I was, yes.
Okay. Could you describe that for us from having been there firsthand?
It was a working fire. It was, there was heavy fire evident from that building. So you've got long hallways with door after door after door, with potential victims, residents inside each and every one of those.
I'm Brendan Manning, leader of Bishop Shanahan's STEM team. And what we realized in talking with Fire Chief Everhart is that the greatest bottleneck in fighting any fire is simply getting through the door. Our creation, DOORA, takes the 3 to 4 minutes that firefighters spend getting through a locked door and reduces it to an instant.
This project was the result of a culmination of work done by each member of our team. We divided up the work into programming, design, construction, planning, and writing. Our team members had the strength in all the necessary fields that allowed us to create the overall product.
When developing our design, we knew that we would need the help of experts. So we partnered with Communications Test Design Incorporated, a Westchester-based global engineering company. CTDI offered a means for us to bring our ideas to life by providing us with experienced technicians and access to 3D printers.
You're looking at it.
Their advice and mentorship helped us refine our design for DOORA and enabled us to create a product that is both more effective and efficient.
The entire system is activated upon the detection of excessive heat or flame by one of the network sensors. This signal is sent to the Arduino, and the Arduino is then programmed to unlock the door.
The circuitry and programming of the door remained mostly the same from our first prototype. However, the sensors had to be designed from scratch. When designing them, we ran into 2 problems. First, how can we increase the reliability of our fire detection? The answer? Math.
Using a one-sample test of mean temperatures, we will compare the population mean of ambient temperatures against samples of current temperature readings to determine if they are statistically significant at the alpha equals 0.05 level.
The second problem we ran into was the shape.
When we first started on our new designs for the sensors, we knew we wanted to be as sleek and as efficient as possible. We focused first on an angular and rectangular design, but we weren't happy with any of them. We then moved on to a shape similar to a fire alarm, but cutting out all the unnecessary bulk. What we ended up with was a sort of hat-like design that only uses as much space as it needs, while still providing ample space to be firmly attached to a ceiling or wall. The ability to have it 3D printed will be instrumental in the long-term durability of the design and the product itself, since many different plastics and colors can be chosen for mass production.
Throughout the course of this year, as we've taken DOORA from just a concept to a finished product, we've relied heavily on the use of the STEM steps. First, we said, what is the problem that we want to solve? Well, we want to save people's lives in the event of a fire. We had to imagine, how do we do this? How can we apply STEM to this problem and make something that's going to make a difference? We said if we get firefighters in quicker by unlocking the door automatically, that might do the trick. So we had to plan. We had to ask ourselves, well, how are we going to do this? What materials are we going to need? Whose help should we get? We had to create. We had to make it happen and confront all the little problems that came our way. Then we had to look back. We had to see what we did right and what we did wrong.
In the end, this resulted in something that can save firefighters up to 5 minutes when fighting a fire. This is truly life-changing, and it's truly life-saving. But don't take my word for it. Ask the expert himself, Fire Chief Everhart.
It's refreshing to see you and the team really taking a fresh look at this, this concept, to have a device, a reliable device that can assist us and allow us access to the house in an emergency situation would be invaluable. It would take